Josh, good weekend at Delaware. I thought, other than the first period on Friday night, you pretty much played them even up through the whole weekend.
Yeah, we survived that first one for sure. I think, they've got a good hockey team there, absolutely, and that's why they're fourth in the country. But credit to our guys, we survived that period, and then I thought, for the most part throughout the weekend, we were right on them there. So.
You got contributions from everybody. I mean, we talked about it the week before as well, but the guys, as I wrote during the week, it was the role players, the plumbers, the lunch bucket guys that really stepped up. Guys like Brian Dolan, of course, Mike Bricolo, and Danny Petrick had a good weekend as well. It's
not often that you predict something that's going to happen, but we absolutely needed that to happen, and everyone was talking about, hey, these guys got to step up, and more credit to them. They did just an awesome job filling the roles of some pretty good players over in Turkey, and that's why we were successful as we were all weekend. Speaking
of which, Friday night, of course, Delaware had 4 of their regulars out of the lineup because of a team suspension. They returned Saturday, so as you were saying to me earlier in the week, you basically beat their number 1 team on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, when we were watching warm-ups on Friday, I said to Will, they're missing some guys here, and they're not in Turkey, and they weren't. I guess they had some behavioral issues or something like that, and they took care of that, and then they were back on Saturday. I thought they've got, like I said, they've got good players. They've got good hockey players, and I just think we matched their intensity, and I thought that's why it went the way it went.
And you did it on Saturday in front of a really partisan packed crowd on their alumni day.
Yeah, it was a great atmosphere. I mean, anytime you get people supporting either side with the passion that the Delaware fans supported their guys with, it makes for a fun night.
Speaking of which, that's going to be the case this weekend here at home against Rhode Island. They've got some guys in Turkey, but they also have some guys that can step up and get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching a lot of film on them all week and really all year, and they've got some guys that can really go. They're big, they're mean, they're physical, and I think it'll be another great weekend of hockey.
Just exactly what you want, and obviously the guys just have to keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, I think we got to make some adjustments, and we didn't do everything right this weekend. We have some issues, and like I say, it's my job to put guys in positions to be successful, and it's their job when they're in that position to produce. So my job this week is to try to put together a game plan that lets us have the best chance to win.
Lastly, do you think you might feel a little extra pressure with it being alumni weekend?
Last weekend I told the guys I wasn't nervous, and they shouldn't be either, because that's what makes it fun. Having all those, you shouldn't be nervous to play in front of a huge crowd. You should be excited and pumped up. And so I think that when we're wearing our home jerseys and the guys, our crowd's cheering for us, I think it should be more of an incentive to put your best foot forward, to say the least.